Abusuyama yanda wansi ni amu wakwaba enfamra issues 233 ni nyina se on the 4th of November abatua ene NPP for kotoye edi president oba abedi omanim se Frankatuni no na yeto aba ni wie na we voter yewra honorable king enyaye baumia wasaya kutom ene John enyaye na atumisa no odin enam so amachese enai secret bi ababonten Canada Agyapong are very worried. Yera osai Mensah bosunso enso etnasia enyeye but abusua mmayenko tie aye chese and someone ababonten eni nchechiremu ni nyina bomoden se obe subscribe to this channel momaye ntie nsɛmnemra
In
the next 5 minutes, obi anya daje no ntie mi. Na tie mi ye pa, o pa record to Kennedy akompreko Japan on free NPP. And he will never NPP probably than anybody.
FM 87.9.
And on him the dynamics of our Ghanaian politics.
Smart Gan update.
Nya dia obi a no odwen say woni Alan be wa kan bu mai den. Kennedy would not dare. Or direct personal relationship with another than Akufo-Addo. And what she said in Yamabebre our party, and he will not. Now I will come and deal with Canada Agyapong, Roa Sisia Obetime play in the NPP. Ubia NPP Mbia and the worry IS away and say never expect Canada Agyapong. I just went in here, and I'm saying this for a fact. You me who Canada Agyapong to say they know what Tiano in Ghana's politics again. There am press abechre. Sa o buga or fighting the NDC left and right. Oh their term kuno Kennedy has changed and he will change. Or baba that corporate politics nibi and that is going to affect the NPP. Oh huno kisu obunu ho afaso abunikom for the new patriotic party. He will just join the queue. Canada Agyapong will join the queue. Maybe as one munyina kono ono no so be di achiri. The person obey na okasa we are no see from. And that is what is going to happen in the new patriotic party. MPP chances see nyina gina Asante region. Whether they win or they lose, the deciding factor is Asante region. Enipa makunum ena sesia Dr. Baumia be in a vice president, the running mate at the Asante region. He has no choice. Obi suggests so Alan Dr. Canada Agyapong
FM 87.9
running mate Emma Baumia. It would have been a good show. But Canada Agyapong yet. Why? For several reasons. Dr. Baumia will feel threatened. Danados and team will not support Dr. Baumia. So Bema Canada Agyapong abe any running mate. President any running mate must jail. It was omutiminya that dichotomy. Omo president catch your running mate say koyewe president koyewe ya vice koyewe ya eso timi ko. Eso mutimi enanti bom edi agro. That humility Dr. Baumia over the years why ye Ediaman and Danko Akufo-Addo no you need to have a running mate will be boo the president. Don't forget some culture said the sins of the father Dr. Baumia and Ninchi and the papa the Mumini Baumia ebe nyinano ya wankophobia omu feeling more entitled in the new patriotic party than Dr. Baumia. Edimbe 5 and about Asante region. Say possibly among them, ya promise woman say Ebemo my running mate. Swami, member of parliament, Chairman Sabusu, Mwane picture, Okoja mine, row all of them. We are not a voter with Nyano Eddie at all. Ben, mom what that arrangement, mammy. Swami, voter, Dr. Baumia Nyayek Ewoho, voter, get me Chairman Sabusu. Chairman Sabonsu is one of the longest serving members of parliament in Ghana. Eba MPP Mua, he is one of the oldest and senior men. Why Chairman Sabonsu as a running mate Obi anoti, this is Kyei Mensah Bonsu. And I will tell you why Kyei Mensah Bonsu and a man for Mijiri say I promise no. Sadi we nyina amu nyina amate. And nobody will doubt that said or say man for aka or say Kyei Mensah Bonsu or say Kyei Mensah Bonsu or say Kyei Mensah Bonsu. Or say Kyei Mensah Bonsu. I doubt say Ombemano Ababeye the running mate. Or 66 years, 1957, February 3rd. 66 years. I will tell you why Kyei Mensah Bonsu this position ebe diamano. From the current result across Wohono, Kennedy Agyapong Agyapong Swaminie Kennedy Agyapong enya 389. Dr. Bawumia 511. Ato yanye calculation ne mame. Akoyene tifri mame. Very quick one. Get your calculator. But I tell you mama show me on Facebook page. Monya this calculation mame. Very very quick one. Kyei Mensah Bonsu vote a free a year Canada compre kwa Agyapong. Ediem emame
87.9
389. Ebaya 122. The difference of 122. Kyei Mensah Bonsu failed. Ofeli woefully. I was swame. Why? Because this is a person. I will be a when he said na Dr. Bawumia campaign crazy in Naso. 122 votes. A dangerous for Kyei Mensah Bonsu. Excess one kasakrano at swame. Your popularity is down. My catcher said, baby, Dr. Bawumia vote cost no MPs. All constituencies are the sitting MP near MPP ni. And now say only open declaration for Dr. Bawumia. Ni pani vote echo form. And this Kyei Mensah Bonsu Juma our boy the back and forth our ko ni no for him to just assist Dr. Bawumia to beat Kennedy 122 vote dangerous. Now watch it. Ukoswamia problem crack Kennedy Agyapong nyaye and it's a Kennedy Agyapong agent sika na es watch no hono wanche ni nyina
FM 87.9 Kumasi
wanche sika ni nyina odi bidwane enokura nti ena mo nya this problem team mon project mon prepare mo for bantama ye free bantama ye be ko bosomtwe ye free bosomtwe ye be ko adwoso get all that Kennedy Agyapong sika na eso mo cha no so ame no ni agent ni kodi enye sa nka Kennedy Agyapong e be bo head to head e wo so ame with Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia e kire se Kyei Mensah Bonsu nim ho a nka ne sre empro. It is good. So one one ko biem yesi ntuo e chen to mu a eyihwa say jihwan so. I think that it's a reflection on the popularity and the personality of Kyei Mensah Bonsu Swame. Don't forget say Swame industrial hub man for buofu e wo ho obeka kofi enya wo mo e delegate ho no e na wo ayi offend say Mazi, but Swami got problem, a typical and a serious problem. Development, Osha interchange coin. Yes, Omuguso Moya Macro area hub by na. But this is a constituency. Kyei Mensah Bonsu kusi ho na a card de nkobudiniti eyi musuo e wo Swami nka boys ne bo no ho. The popularity of Kyei Mensah Bonsu is eroding ever swimming. Over 20 years, the Nipabeya no ayeno. I will be surprised and very, very much surprised. Oh, we need all this why because only competitor. And within the NPP, we need promise our Asante Regina. Automatically, you are the MP. And that's a inconvenient problem. And it's a total reflection of the ecoso ever swimming. Man for main Kyei Mensah Bonsu. I will be surprised. So Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia will go for Kyei Mensah Bonsu as a running mate. Now, yenhwe another factor ebe kwentia Mensah South agree. Yenhwe another factor ebe affect Mensah Bonsu as the chances for becoming running mate. Dr. Bawumia besro Mensah Bonsu. Obesro no. Because Mensah Bonsu is a don. He is a political gem. In fact, he is a parachiki. Woyowobia, the bourgeoisie in the NPP. Ebeye ding. Say Dr. Bawumia begine di say, Uba umehunurame. Uba umetietiame. Because you have a root in NPP more than offending saying Dr. Bawumia. Every president ever pay obi obetima control no, not necessarily control, but obia obetimi any no otiana obetia on transfer obetranse, and it's not surprising to have Rollins oboa cancer at a point in time. John Dramani Mahama to Mills yeti ye muti de koko anyi do honum eyeye okoka sakra Flaxer house kra etoda kra na mani hu John Mahama. At a point in time the man felt like I need to resign, but who share the relationship between Nanado Danko Akufo-Addo any of friends say Bawumia a master and the boy. Bawumia has forever and ever been grateful. It is not easy. John Mahama no a president and running mate Mensah. Mensah was from nowhere. One tra party ni ye moy ema wo de wo se na ebobo nti na yetimi tiano amadu ba bia Mensah yira be ka se no person ni kunu kra resign. These are the things that goes on as a running mate. Running mate and as a vice president who need any defined role. Even Dr. Bawumia etoda the Nanado team no edi ye no ewo ho no me ka akretoda yensa. These are the dynamics, but so do for the chain Mensah Bonsu why a big boy within the party and yema bebre ho a Dr. Bawumia besro. Even Mensah Bonsu babra no wase amana kra, the surroundings of Dr. Bawumia be catch and say don't go for somebody you cannot easily control. I will be surprised so Dr. Bawumia ebe fa Mensah Bonsu as a running mate. Several factors ebeboa no advantage bebre because watena Santa Regional chair wonim ebeboa ne ma bebre, but Mensah Bonsu or that international persona, but of course in Ghana's politics etoda ye international persona na
87.9 Kumasi.
I respected. I expect him so unfair a friend is saying Speaker of Parliament Emmanuel if they wins, which is another subject for debate. Young Konapu. That is Mensah South. Matthew Opoku Prempeh. Matthew Opoku Prempeh. He is a fine gentleman. Oba Santa Regional. We all the NPP MPs he is the most loved. Man for Penasem Niyemu ye Otia. He is a fine gentleman. Our charisma odidimo ebidi Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempeh na onim se obepe president edi eti wasiesie ne ho yie wa position ne ho yie wa ye ne nyuma nyina yie babia wo fre eboa no fise ofifi kesiem watimi abon ho modern at the education ministry. Matthew Opoku Prempeh bo adwuma or started eyeing the president's seat a long time. And now Matthew Opoku Prempeh eyeing the seat of president. Or a lot of advantages ninchi buano because of Mensah efficacy. Bawumia would have loved to have him there. Muntieni ye pa. And obia money intia de we carefully pa. And I will tell you something about this fine gentleman. Over 55 years. 23rd May 1968. And he no 55. Young man. The combination no a blended solid. Oye bibia kama. Abusanfo. Ya hwe the voter wonya ye ewo ayi Mensah South. Matthew Opoku Prempeh. Oh, what a fine gentleman. Kennedy akompre kwa Agyapong 77. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia 478. Matthew Opoku Prempeh. Onon kwani MP ewa Asante Regional. Otwen ba Kennedy Agyapong 401. Asante Region MP bia ni ho a wakon opposed sa oba be run the fourth term Matthew Opoku Prempeh obi an contesting no ewo Mensah South. Onim ne adwuma toto onim ne nsa toto ehye nanum na eso yi maudi na wo ka wanu tumu a Matthew Opoku Prempeh ebe yi ama wadi. He is the only MP muntie ni ye pa a Kennedy Agyapong openly obeka say one support no but one kasa ntia ne da. Nanso ayero ho sam ne say ebedin say Matthew Opoku Prempeh obetimi enya the vice president position no. Not on, I mean, for everything he qualified, but I will tell you why. Now, brabo nyina kwa 2 Kings chapter 5, the verse number 1. The army general, no wakwama Israel waye bibia. What the bad verse 4 now was a nenso na oyare kwata. That is the life of Matthew Opoku Prempeh. Matthew Opoku Prempeh adiebi.
Akuma FM 87.9 Kumasi.
Whether consciously or unconsciously, ebekwetiano. So otimi cross that hurdle now. Of course, Dr. Bawumia will not have a problem if he elects Matthew Opoku Prempeh. Nenso. Big men within NPP, especially from Asante region, will kick against Matthew Opoku Prempeh becoming running mate to Dr. Bawumia, and I will tell you clearly, Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempeh has a problem with Wontumi, has a problem with most of the
Akuma FM 87.
There is a conspiracy theory. And I'm choosing my words carefully. Conspiracy theory. 2 years ago, 4 years ago, Manford Nenama Ekase, Matthew Opoku Prempeh sponsor some individuals to go and contest. On one Casadiniano MPCB said Yabeya Omube Lusu for the fact to say, or they will not come and compete him in this position. Southfonina Astatia Sorietia Matthew Opoku Prempeh. And even when Dr. Bawumia want to go for Matthew Opoku Prempeh, it will be difficult for Matthew Opoku Prempeh to have the support of Onuane Caucus. Yenene srekwa Matthew Opoku Prempeh Onuane kasa ni nuanom MPC e wa Asante Mantemu wo mo ne srekwa ye nono. Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempeh Onuane nuanom MPC e wa Asante Mantemu wo mo ne srekwa ye nono. And that is the problem one Matthew Opoku Prempeh ebenya. So what me yan sa na adwuma ni ye no watoto ne hu ye a I will come back to how he will blend with Bawumia. Matthew Opoku Prempeh is very maverick. Okasa, he's sharp. I mean, or you be a obobuga or you gumbe phony be in corporate politics. Onye a bass one ye gentle or ye gentle. A bass one you buga. Man for penasem by Nkofu because Odidi man Nkofu bidi. In politics, Odidi mo bidia, you are their friends. And that is what we need to look at it. Now, Matthew Opoku Prempeh. Obi can say Matthew Opoku Prempeh campaign manager. Yes, nobody is doubting that. But I'm telling you, the akosu behind the scenes are manfuonim. Say, Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempeh will no one caucus within the Asante region. No, people will rise against him, and that is the problem. So, Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempeh, who are work within your backyard, clear that misconception. Bekwa MP enim say ejidi say Matthew Opoku Prempeh yejumetiano. MPs ahodo bebre. I don't want to mention names. Several MPs nim say Matthew Opoku Prempeh eye adwuma editia wo ma na omo pese etu omo. And these are clear issues. A problem at the moment to Opoku Prempeh. Until he's even able to work on this thing, he will have a problem in our Asante region. And that is a serious thing.
87.9 Kumasi.
I think the next person, Maka Mensah Bonsu, Maka Matthew Opoku Prempeh. Production, Benjamin, we are going to Ejoso. Good. Etewo obi an record Ejoso session we. Na mon fama Jonkuma. Na mon kan kire ne se ne yire eye sofo. Jonkuma yire ono ankasa ate asori enti Jonkuma ye asafo papa. Ne yire eye founder and leader of a very very powerful church e won kran. Jonkuma ye lawyer or ye accountant. The guy have been one time in his political history now or Alan boy, but he was so smart. He is just a 45-year-old boy, a 45-year-old gentleman. Oh, John Ampotua, Dr. Kuma Esquire, John Kuma. August 4th, 1978. Any no 45 years. John Kuma. John Ampetua Kuma Esquire or a lawyer. Ne yire eye sofo. Ne yire mpa body mano. Ne yire bomb pie mano pa. John Kuma ni will be within 1 year. What me see a monumental building from the pocket. Edias ama party esi Ejoso our branding in Abawumia. How John Kuma became the a friend is saying deputy finance minister Ghana Nibia did not have that idea.
Kuma FM 87.9 Kumasi.
Abusanfo John Kuma. Oh John Kuma. Why am I laughing? Say, Asante Mante Muni will be a here. This young man will surprise everybody in the region. What shall I Obi Bisa say, Nathaniel, Mark, Matthew, no Kacha, and Luke Kacha, and Sabeme, nay. Abrantia be a free Nazareth Yaba, only Jesus Christ. Was it, hey, Asubi be Pabi, bet me a free Nazareth Abana. John Kuma is a story of this
87.9 Kumasi
biblical history. Aso Bibi Pebi Betimi free Nazareth Abba. What can happen? Can John Kuma become a running mate to Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia? As we speak, he is tipped and is one of the leading factors, individuals as a net. Well, you discuss na guha, yes, spread their discussing. On some kind of young one. I was why I surprised this young man will be out here. I feel young call Bosom Chain. Bosom Chain. Me we Bosom Chain, I'm home so. Other areas, I will deal with it later. Bosom Chain. Bosom Chain. And Obianya Dajeno recorded this thing down. Because, having followed politics all this while, we read the signs on the wall.
Akuma FM 87.9.
Bosom Che Dr. Yao Aduchum. A Ghanaian United States of American based educationist. In his entire life, Abonebra Ayajuma, he was discovered by the system. Nanado Dankwa Akufo-Addo. A very humble, innocent political figure. Humble and innocent political figure. Oh, when you can Ghana politics, a friend of our line, Ghanaian politics. If anybody will push, yes, want to be proud. Say a Becca say one so ni krom ni home constituency. Your vice president if you want to buy. my way to me about when he was the deputy education minister the Manapu, it was obvious say no monka. It was obvious say na friction ewo, but with me containing system na era growing ema subsequently Nanado Dankwa Akufo-Addo ebe appointed no as a minister for education. He is one of the successful ministers in administration. The record at the education ministry, of course, it is unprecedented. Dr. Yawaduchum, ni humility, obrane hwase, akwala akura wa no benante. Na advantages doson. And yama bebre and odigu akwama. In fact, consciously, a lot of challenges I want a constituency. But the educational sector, I can tell you for a fact, say yaw educhum abo modern papa eduma wabo. The vision of Nanado Dankwa Akufo-Addo wanting to sustain
87.9
free SHS. When your impact our education, no, the system would want the system no be ma Yawaduchum say on continue to project and protect the baby agenda of Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. So I mean mo amutie mo me bosomtwe na main wrap up with the votes awunyaye. But it is obvious that one break even muntie ni ye pam when timi am break even with the votes make breaking even and I just say when vote do bebre am Dr. Baumia in terms as compared to the John Kuma ewadjuso. And of course in politics some of these things will be looked at, but of course they will be able to have a very defense. Voter offended say Aduchum Enyaye. Aduchum Enya 386, right? 386 for Kennedy Akompre ko Japan. Dr. Baumia Enya 592. Strike difference, no? And also we are right 592 minus 386 difference 206 anyway. Okay. So Dr. Yaw Aduchum work within your own backyard. Boy Juma bebre, but politics yen so can fancy can you do as ye this is so shine and will be on politics